Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit today about depression in general. I know a lot of you guys and girls out there are dealing with things in your life, you're going through stuff, and believe me, I've had my own fair share of struggles in this realm. We all have as human beings. This is just part of the experience as humans that we all go through. But I just wanted to share some perspective and a little bit of reflections that I was having today on these times of my life that I've gone through and a realization that I've come to. And this is the piece that I want to share with you guys today that I hope might be helpful. I want to give you an analogy to think about depression. And maybe if you can approach it and think of it this way, it'll be easier for you to cope with things or to control it more specifically. Right now, I'm looking at a plant on this desk in front of me. Okay. This plant is a physical object. It is comprised of matter. I can reach out and touch it. I can pick it up. I can move it around. It's a thing. It's a physical object. By virtue of the fact that it is created of matter, it can neither be created nor destroyed, right? Those atoms and all these things that comprise this thing right here, that's a part of their nature. Okay, you cannot be created or destroyed. As a very sharp contrast to depression that you might be going through. Depression is nothing more than a feeling, and it's a manifestation of thoughts that are going on in your head. Okay, and by contrast to that plant, the object of matter, thoughts are not matter. Thoughts are of a different nature. Okay, they're not physical objects. By virtue of this fact, what that means is that a thought is something that you've created yourself. Okay, you've had these thoughts. You are manifesting these feelings that are going through your mind right now. And with that being said, this also means that you can destroy those feelings. You can change those feelings. You can alter those feelings if you have the consciousness to do so. And believe me, every single one of you can get to this point and can do this sort of thing. But it takes mental conditioning. It takes learning to control your mind in such a way. It takes a just a different skill set, you might say, or just a little bit more power of mind that each and every one of you can attain. You can have that. In fact, you have it right now, whether or not you believe that or not. This is within the realm of your control. Okay, so the next time you're going through something, whatever it is, and I know you have hard lives, I know you have hard situations, I know you have difficult things that you're dealing with, just try to remember this. Try to remember that depression is not a thing. It is just a mixture of thoughts and feelings that's stirring up inside of you, in your mind, okay, and nowhere else. Depression is not something that somebody knocks on your door one day and hands you a box full of depression, okay? They cannot do that. That is not how this works. Depression is something that is born from inside of you, okay, and only you. And sadly enough, you are the one that's making the depression right now. I know that there's shitty circumstances. I know there's horrible things that happen to you in this world. I know there's reasons you feel the way you feel right now, and I'm not downplaying those. I'm not saying it's not important. I'm not saying any of those things, but what I am saying is that I'm just trying to remind you guys and girls today that you have a power inside of you to regulate these things, to alter these things, to change these things, to do away with these things, to destroy them forever if you choose to do so on every single one of your issues and matters that you go through in your life. Because, like I said, depression, it's just a manifestation of thoughts. It's only existing inside of your head and nowhere else. Okay. When you walk around the world around you, yes, people might be able to see a frown on your face or see you acting in a different way, but they cannot see depression, okay, like inside of you. They can't see the thoughts that's going on inside of your head. Only you can truly see that, and only you truly know those things and feel those things. But like I said, guys, this is something that you can control. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of consciousness and awareness about just yourself and the way you operate. But I just hope that sharing this small analogy with you today and reminding you that unlike that plant that I talked about in the beginning of the talk, that is an object, that is a thing, that is a piece of matter. Okay, depression is not matter. Depression is not a thing. Depression can be destroyed, controlled, altered, done away with, all these sorts of things if you choose to do so, if you grow the strength, if you have the consciousness to do it. And that's all that I'm trying to say here today, guys, okay? All right, hope that makes sense to you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We'll talk to you all soon.